Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight two games that are available free right now on Steam. One of them is a repeat. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition is available once again. If you didn't check it out on Humble while it was free over there, you have a chance once again to get it directly from Steam. So that's pretty cool. We also have an update on Halo Infinite. It looks like that game won't be coming out for quite a while. Obviously, 343 is hard at work on bringing Halo Master Chief Collection to PC. However, Halo Infinite is also in development, and that is the next Halo title, and that is coming to PC as well. A lot of uncertainty surrounding that game and how the release is exactly going to be handled. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And also, it looks like Ubisoft is prepping up a massive E3 where they're going to be announcing a lot of new games, and it looks like Watch Dogs 3 is going to be one of their major revelations at the big conference. Do want to talk a little bit about that at the end of this video. But first up, let's go over the free games. Ball Lab is available free right now over on Steam. This was a game that released all the way back in March of 2018. It has a mixed reception on Steam, only 16 user reviews, so obviously not a ton of people played it. But the game is free right now. Ball Lab is described as a hardcore platformer with minimalist graphics. In the role of the ball, you must overcome more than 60 challenging levels. Can you do it? Game is super easy to run. Typically already goes for a measly $2.99, but now it's available absolutely free, so that's a game to check out free. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. And also, as I mentioned, it was available free on Humble a couple days ago, but Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition is once again free, and it is available directly on Steam. So it lists that this game is typically $19.99. I didn't even know that was the case. That seems mighty expensive for this game, but nonetheless, you shouldn't be paying $19.99, and it's free right now. It's a great Metroidvania title, incredibly charming, great gameplay. They did do a sequel as well in Guacamelee 2, and in my eyes, that game is the better game, but nonetheless, Guacamelee 2 is not free right now, and it's a very recent release, so I don't imagine it'll go free anytime soon. Guacamelee was received very well, an 80 on Metacritic, very positive reception overall on Steam with 92% positive reviews, and that's based on 2,070 reviews. It's a great game. If you dig Metroidvanias, you'll like this one, and it's very charming in presentation, a game that you shouldn't take all too seriously, but a fun time nonetheless, and to get it for free, obviously, I'm going to give that a recommendation. So Ball Lab and Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition are free right now. I'll leave links to both of those in the description box below, so check them out. Alright, next up, we have some details on Halo Infinite, and it looks like this game won't be available for quite a while. Of course, we're looking forward to Halo MCC on PC. It looks like flight tests won't begin for that until sometime in June after E3, but the question remains, when are we going to get Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite is the next game in the Halo series after Halo 5, and it looks like it won't be happening for quite a while, as that NeoGAF user who also put out a lot of information about Microsoft's plans for the next 18 months also revealed that Halo Infinite's release is planned for holiday of 2020. It was also noted that this game will be a cross-gen title, so it would be on the Xbox One as well as the next Xbox, and ideally it would be on Windows PCs, although actually ideally it would be on Steam. Given that they're putting MCC on Steam, if that does really well, maybe Halo Infinite would have a Steam release as well. I don't see why not. I mean, if you're putting MCC on all of those Halo games on Steam, I'm sure you can work out an agreement with Valve to bring Halo Infinite to Steam as well. And that's how the game is going to do the best possible. If you release Halo MCC on Steam and then you backtrack and make Halo Infinite a Windows 10 store only title, I think that would do a lot of damage. And I do think it would be a case of people just sticking with MCC and not giving Halo Infinite a chance. I'm sure some people would check it out, but a lot of people would just stick with MCC. And if it's the case of Halo Infinite not having direct crossplay with Xbox as well, if it's a Windows exclusive title, at that point, you only have a finite number of people playing the game as well. That would be a major issue. So I think for the best for Halo Infinite on PC, you do want to see this game released on Steam. I mean, I'm going to say that about any Windows 10 title, but nonetheless, we should be getting a lot more information come E3, but I imagine we won't have the sizable info drop given that the game is planned for holiday 2020. I don't even know why they announced this game last year. I think it would have been a lot better if they revealed the teaser trailer this year, and then they did the big gameplay dump at next year's E3. Why announce a game 2.5 years ahead of it actually being released? I always just hate when developers and publishers do that. We don't need to know about these games this early. At most, I want to see games announced maybe 18 months prior to its release. And even then, that's pushing it a little bit. I like how Gearbox handled Borderlands 3, where they announced the game and now it's coming just a couple months later. I think more games should employ that kind of strategy. But nonetheless, with Halo Infinite, it looks like holiday 2020, and expect more information at E3. But do expect the massive gameplay dump on Gears 5, and that game is going to be awesome. Unfortunately, that will probably be a Windows 10 store exclusive, as Gears 4 was a Windows 10 store exclusive, but Gears 4 was awesome on PC, and Gears 5 looks awesome, even though I have my qualms about some elements of the game that I won't get into right now. now. That game, gameplay-wise, looks great, and I'm really excited for that, and that's actually one of my most anticipated games for the rest of the year, to be perfectly honest. I just really loved Gears 4. So do expect a lot of information on that, and the rumor is that that game will be released in September, so not too far off. And lastly, another rumor that's going around right now, and I believe this completely, Ubisoft is going to be revealing Watch Dogs 3 very soon. Around May 24th is the date that's given out, and then it will have its big gameplay reveal at E3. So I'm actually really excited for this. I know Watch Dogs 1 was an absolute train wreck on PC. If you go back to my videos when Watch Dogs 1 originally came out, I just tore that game apart because the game was absolutely atrocious on PC performance-wise, just as is the case with a lot of Ubisoft titles. But even more so, Watch Dogs 1 was just really bad. And do remember that Watch Dogs 1 and Assassin's Creed Unity were released within like 6 months of each other. So yeah, the worst PC ports of all time, done by the same publisher, released in a 6-month window. It was just absolutely crazy. It was terrible, but Watch Dogs 2 was a lot better of a game, not only technically, but fundamentally just as a game. And now we have Watch Dogs 3. A lot of story details are also out. I'm not going to go super in-depth on that, but it's another game that I'm interested in. Unfortunately, probably won't be released on Steam, probably will be on the Epic Games Store as well as Uplay, but everybody's just going to go on Uplay and buy the game. I mean, who wants to go to the Epic Games Store and then go through Uplay anyway to play Watch Dogs 3? You'll just buy the game directly off Uplay. So maybe a little bit of a bummer. The Ubisoft games are actually pulled from Epic right now because of the sale that's going on, so that's another funny note. But nonetheless, don't think a lot of PC gamers are super stoked for Watch Dogs 3, but it's still a game that I'm rather compelled by, and I do expect something pretty good, given that Watch Dogs 2, again, if you assess it from a quality standpoint, it was very good, and do expect Watch Dogs 3 to be revealed by the end of this month, and then the full reveal at E3. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Again, you can get Ball Lab as well as Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition free on Steam right now. Links to both of those in the description box below. Halo Infinite is planned for a holiday 2020 release, so we're a ways away from that, but we'll have the MCC to keep us occupied until then, and Ubisoft is prepping up the revelation of Watch Dogs 3 for the end of this month, and prepping up the gameplay reveal for E3. So that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.